I was raped and he went to sleep. And when he was asleep, I grabbed my kids, jumped in the car, and just left.
Her mission to get to a safe place landed her in Colorado, away from a dangerous man.
We stepped in the van for about a week, and then we moved into a shelter.
She reached out to Contact7 to share her brave story and detail her struggle to find a safe haven.
Every day you wake up and hoping you'll make it to the end of the day.
That daily fight to survive is common for domestic violence victims.
And after hearing Chanel Davis's story, the community and local law enforcement stepped up to make sure she was able to celebrate the holidays the right way.
I would just want to thank Denver 7 so much.
Tonight, she is now safe and giving back to those in situations just like hers.
Denver 7's Tom Mustin has her story.
I'm so excited about it because it's been my passion forever.
Life has been a journey for Chanel Davis and her 4 children.
I feel really good. I feel great. I feel like a new person. I feel like the old Chanel is back.
After living on the street and escaping a violent relationship, the Wheat Ridge woman is now the executive director of Voices for Her, a nonprofit group empowering abused women to get back on their feet.
I'm here to mentor women, to give them that sense of encouragement, that empowerment, so they can get their life back and get their voices back.
Chanel has been there. When we first met her in December, she told us how she lived with a man in Chicago who had beaten her on a daily basis. One night, she'd had enough.
I was raped and he went to sleep. And when he was asleep, I grabbed my kids, jumped in the car, and just left.
She fled to Denver, living in homeless shelters and her car, working odd jobs to feed her children. Wheat Ridge police saw our story and joined forces with Santa to give Chanel and her kids a Christmas. Chanel says that day changed her life.
I would just want to thank Denver 7 so much. Like, you guys have been such a blessing to me and my children.
After our stories ran, Chanel says people stopped her in the grocery store to tell her their stories of abuse. That gave her the idea to start Voices for Her. She started passing out flyers to track fellow survivors who needed a helping hand.
Gas stations, restaurants, stuff like that on bus stops, just put my flyer out, and then they just called.
Since February, she's spoken with more than 50 abused women on the phone, through email, or in person, offering advice on everything from shelters to how to navigate the system. She has countless thank you messages, including this one from a woman who called her a godsend.
So I'm going to be that woman that's going to say, nope, I'm not going to wait for somebody else to do it. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to do it on my own. I'm going to get up and I'm going to say, it's time for us to stand up and I'm here.
Ashley Lewis with the advocacy group The Initiative met Chanel last year when Chanel needed help. Lewis has been so impressed, she's placed Chanel on her board of directors and is already sending clients her way.
I mean, all of us are on Chanel's team.
And now with her calendar full at her home office, Chanel says her work is just beginning.
I'm going to keep going. Like, it's not going to stop. Like, Voices for Her is here and it's staying, and it's going to get bigger and bigger as the years go on.
Wow, she is something, huh?
Wow, yeah.
Chanel tells me she's looking for sponsors now and also applying for a grant, and she hopes to hire an assistant very soon. Now, April 7th at the Lakewood Library, she's hosting her first big event for women affected by domestic violence. You have your flyers here.
Yep.
It's free. It's called, appropriately, You Go Girl. We have that information for you at thedenverchannel.com. And what an inspiration she is.
She's
amazing. Yes.
The confidence she has now is amazing.
Thank you for sharing that story.
Oh, so nice. Thank you.
You go, girl.